Okay, so Tottenham have just lost 3-0.
3-0.
3-0 to the scum that is Chelsea, which we hate with a passion. So I'm just going to ask Ian, what's your thoughts on the game, mate?
First half we were okay. First half we were fine because I actually did a prediction of a 4-0 loss. So actually, I mean, there's a good to come out of that today, a positive to come out of it anyway. But we were shocking second half, mate. Shocking.
George, what's your view? What do you reckon?
No, I came here hopeful, you know, as you do as a Spurs fan. But I'll be honest, I didn't have much hope for today. My head was telling me we'll lose 4-2, 4-0, 3-0, whatever the fuck you think. But the problem is the effort of the players, everything there. When you go a goal down, there was nothing there, no quality, no passion. We said it coming out of the ground, it was just nothing there. And that's what you get under Nuno, you know. Not necessarily up to him, but he's been dealt a crap hand. We're in a bit of a tight situation with players. The squad ain't really good enough. We ain't got enough quality in the team. Your big players ain't performing, and you know we're here just soaking it up. We came here for a good day, and we all the way up until the game, that's what we had.
I was hoping we were going to use the positives of Jimmy Greaves' RAP moment, knowing that like Spurs actually was Jimmy Greaves, and you're there thinking they might really raise it for that moment, you know. And there was nothing there at all.
You didn't think like the first half? Did you not think there was like a bit of passion in there?
Oh, I loved the first half. The first half an hour. And they started to give it away a little bit. When it got to half-time, all of a sudden. The problem is we controlled the midfield, I felt, but we really didn't have much penetration in the forward roles.
So creativity, right? So creativity is still an issue. Even though we got Lo Celso and we got Ndombele in there.
Right, okay, but neither of them, both of them actually wanted to come off after 60 minutes. That's sad.
Well, it's sad if you're a professional footballer and you can't play a full 90 minutes. That's a bit of a nightmare.
But that's the whole purpose of Ndombele. He doesn't deliver for 90 minutes, and he's always worrying about. He's got glass ankles. That bloke.
What about Kane though? Kane really didn't do an awful lot in this game. He didn't seem to be leading the line at all. I don't think.
Me and George were having a discussion during the match, and we said, "Oh, the trouble is, he's actually he's half a second slow. He's not." Yeah. He's not in thinking of anything. He wasn't winning many aerial balls. You know, he really wasn't. The ball wasn't sticking to him at all. So
it was lethargic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think it was one of them with Kane where you're expecting him to hold up the ball, bring other people into play. You could argue. There's a lot of people that say, "Oh, he's not in the game. He's not getting the service." But then again, even when he gets the ball, he's not holding it up. And when he is getting the ball, he's so deep to the point where you're thinking you're not actually in a striker's position, and there's no one running ahead of you.
Yeah.
So there's no one running off him, is there?
No.
So he comes deep, and we know that Harry Kane can come deep, and he can pull out a pass, right? Yeah. But who's he passing it to?
Yeah.
There's no one there, is there?
Yeah.
There's no one running off of him and trying to lead anything. I mean, me personally, I thought the first half we didn't feel like we were under any real pressure. I thought it was a fairly decent, easy. Fairly easy. I didn't feel under pressure or worried about it at all.
Yeah, but I would think that Chelsea were more worried about the way that game was going than probably Tottenham would have been. We would have been quite happy with the way that was going.
I think that's why Tuchel changed it though. He brought Kante on and it was a different game, weren't it? I think he brought Mount off, which at the time I was quite comfortable with because I thought, they're taking Mount off and he was playing all right now.
Yeah.
Out of all their forwards he was playing well, but the minute Kante came on, he was dropping deeper and he was running at us and we couldn't really handle it. And I think you can't. It's a bit of a double win for Chelsea.
But it also allowed Lukaku a lot more space as well then,
well,
didn't it?
That's it, isn't it? Because he can drop back in and he can create a pass. But with Kante, if you bring him on, he does something going forward that you don't expect. But he also creates that screen in front of the defence. So when they do go one up and they do go two up, and they did, you can answer him because he provides that protection. You can answer him because you had no one there.
Yeah.
To unlock the key, really. And Ndombele and Lo Celso, even Gil when he came on, Skip Højbjerg ain't going to do it. So
I thought Gil looked all right when he came on. He seemed to have a bit of a purpose about him. But talking about substitutions, right? Who could Nuno really bring on? I mean, he took off Lo Celso and he took off Ndombele. So what really was his options?
Yeah, but you can actually. Ndombele comes off at 60 minutes every time he plays. And that's shocking for a bloke who's actually meant to make a difference. Because even when it gets to half time and you're there going, Well, it won't be long, and they'll be taking him off, and we'll be giving away the whole of the midfield then after that. You know, and we were only 1-0 down at that time, weren't we?
It says a lot about the squad, though, right? As well, because arguably you'd be thinking a few years ago, would you really be looking at this team thinking this is the position that we're in? Ideally, the players that we got in the starting 11 will be on your bench, and you've got a better quality players in your 11, haven't you?
Yeah.
That's what we're looking at. But right now, we ain't at that level, and that's why you're behind people like Chelsea, Liverpool, United, because they have the quality in the team and are able and capable of buying the players that you would like in your squad that you ain't got.
So, painful season then, really.
We're going to be the mid-table mediocrity, aren't we? We're going to be where Villa were.
It'll be 7-8. It'll be 6, 7, 8. You'll be around there. You might have a bit of a rally. You got the thing is, you've got quality players in your team that will be able to draw results out against the crap sides like your Norwiches and your Burnleys here and there. But
Wolves.
Your Wolves, you know what I mean? Like,
who we've got Thursday, so Wolves on Thursday, so we reckon that's going to kick-start the season.
But Wolves, they'll have to play their second string team.
It's a dangerous game, isn't it? Spurs domestic competition, because you don't know, do you?
Yeah.
If they sharp, then they could go to penalties, they could win. I'm not expecting a comfortable game on Thursday at all.
No, it just feels really painful at the moment, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What about changing the manager? Views on that?
No, not
No?
at all. Not
George,
for me.
no.
Do you know what? When he first came in, I'll be honest, I wasn't convinced. But because he's a likeable character to the point where we're thinking, you know what, you might as well just stick with him and hope he does something, which is admirable. But the thing is, like I said on the way up, you've got to give him time.
The thing is, who are you going to change it to?
You can't.
If you wanted to, even if you wanted to change it, who's going to seriously want to come to Tottenham at this moment in time? No one. I don't think.
Yeah, you could attract people with the your infrastructure with the stadium and stuff like that, but the football-wise, it's not there, right?
They're gonna any top manager's going to want money, right?
Yeah.
And we ain't going to spend it, are we?
No.
Let's be honest.
Not in this climate.
So disappointing day. We had a good time. To be fair, we had a good time. We went to LT's. We had a good time in LT's.
Oh yeah. It was rocking in LT.
Yeah,
It was
LT's top pub.
It's a shame that I'm having to drive, and so as a result, I can't drink. But it's Lee's turn next time, so I can make up for it then.
So what about all them Jaeger bombs you were drinking then?
Yeah, right. Okay.
Right.
And you told me last time we were interviewed, you said I'm teetotal.
Yeah.
Right? But he really enjoyed the Jaegers and the lagers today.
Look, I didn't drink a thing. He's been drinking all the way through, and he's driving. It's terrible. Anyway, we leave it there. Up the Spurs.
Go on, you Spurs.
Go on, you Spurs.